Hello, hello! Frosty10 here with a sad sort of review type video. Sea of Stars, I'll be honest. I didn't enjoy it. I didn't have fun. And so I'll just load my save to show that I've played the game so you can get that kind of context. But I'll be brutally honest, I didn't enjoy the combat. I don't enjoy the story. I don't particularly like the characters. Only Garl has any sort of, he's the only character I think has any value, to be honest. The rest of them are just so blank. But maybe you might enjoy it. So I do want to sort of, be reasonable here. I did have journalism mode on, and just the timing notification. But yeah, I did have journalism mode on, so extra health, auto heal after combat. So trivialized a lot of the mechanics in terms of the food preparation and the camping mechanic. Having said that, I do feel as though the biggest difficulty in the game isn't necessarily, that they'll one-shot you and all that sort of stuff. It's just knowing the enemies, and the bosses in particular, understanding the boss fights. So I feel as though, at most, without the extra health, 2 or 3 goes on some of the bosses is probably totally reasonable. But the platforming, the movement, they're all fine. But it's really more about the story and the motivations of the characters and the way that they've set up the world. I don't find it enjoyable or enticing or, dragging me in. I don't feel as immersed. I did do a playthrough up to this point, so, for added context, where I was voicing all the characters and all that sort of stuff, trying to get into it. But some of the character decisions I don't agree with, and I think they're a bit stupid. Some of the, you can't save everyone sort of thing when, don't even try to save everyone when you're the heroes. I feel like it's probably going to get more fleshed out in the end of the story, but just leave a bad taste in my mouth. I don't like it. The turn-based combat's not a problem. I enjoy turn-based combat, but the timed, hits, counters, the sort of stuff. And no counters, just hits and blocks and things. That's fine, but I don't find it particularly amazing. I've seen it in many games, and I don't think it's fun. That's just it. I don't feel, I did not enjoy myself playing the game. I did not have fun. I'm on PlayStation 5 for context. Didn't pay for the game. I mean, you pay for the subscriptions and things, and then you get the game for free. So, from a financial point of view, nothing really at stake. But at the same time matters. And I spent 9 hours in the game. So, yeah, no, only 9 hours. You're thinking, oh, it gets better after 9 hours. Yeah, it hasn't gotten better. I'm just sort of plodding along, carried by my own momentum as a content creator. When I feel I just don't find it fun. I just don't enjoy it. I don't think the combat is particularly clever. I don't think enemy variations and types and moves are particularly clever. I don't like the way the system is implemented. It should have, which monster's attacking next in a turn thing. I feel like the difficulty is really just that the enemies get as many turns as the characters. And sometimes it feels like they get the more important ones, like you go last. It's... I didn't have high expectations, but I had a little bit. Okay, so I had a little bit of expectations going in because I had positive things, but I feel it's massively overblown. Any hype for this game, any discussion of game of the year and this sort of stuff. It's just like, what planet are you on? I can get blinded by nostalgia just like anyone else. So like a Super Mario RPG, Game Boy Advance style, or the Super Mario Brothers RPG, or old Final Fantasy games, old Dragon Quest sort of stuff. I can see that, but this game doesn't have the charm, it doesn't have the personality, it doesn't have the writing. Garl is the only character that has any sort of anything going on. It's lacking spark, something special. And maybe that happens 10 hours in, not 9 hours in, and I'm just, I just miss out on it. That's just the reality. I don't want to keep playing the game. I don't want to. I feel nothing. But just, So, why I stopped my playthrough. I just wasn't having fun. Simple as that. Now, you may have fun. You may enjoy it. You may get the nostalgia on. You may, get drawn into the world. And I'm happy for you. So it's kind of one of those things that I don't think people say it enough. But when, people on YouTube review games and they go, I didn't enjoy it, it's not always just farming. Sometimes it's just they didn't enjoy it and they're sad they didn't enjoy it. And they go, oh, and they get upset and maybe sometimes angry that they didn't enjoy it. And that other people are having better experiences. And it's nothing to do with, say, modern gaming or anything like that. It's really just different perspectives and feelings and emotions and the way that situations elicit them or don't. It's sad for me that I'm not having a great time. I'm just like, oh. But, you can't force it. You can't force yourself to have fun. And that's just the reality of games at times. And of all things, really. Movies and TV shows and sports sometimes too. Can't force positive emotions. But yeah, it's just my thoughts. I just played the game. You can watch my playthroughs. The last part of my playthrough, I really do talk a bit about it too. So, could they improve? I don't think so. I think fundamentally, I don't think it's quite got it. For me, that's all. So, like, if I was giving it a score, I'm like generous giving it a 7 out of 10. Like, I feel like just being generous. But that's just because of my experience in the game. So, again, my opinion, my biased opinion. I do, I really enjoy turn-based games, and I like the art style. It looked good, but I feel as though the broader themes of the game aren't presented in the strongest way, and they could have been so much better done. I feel like, and the introduction of the villains, the introduction of other characters randomly, I feel it all is a disservice. So there's a obfuscation of information for later reveal that have no value to the game. Because what they do reveal, they don't quite lead in as well. So I feel like there's a lot more atmospheric things. Music isn't that great, I'll be honest. I don't think the music is good. For the most part, it's negligible. But sometimes I'm just like, why do they could have done better. They could have done better with the music. So agree or disagree, that's whatever. But yeah, I just don't think the story, the way it's designed, is the best. I don't think it doesn't make me go, oh, I want to get to the end. I feel nothing like that at all. Yeah, so those are my thoughts and feelings. Tell me what you think. Did you love Sea of Stars? And, if you haven't played it yet, don't be put off by my words. Give it a go, because it's, very widely available. Yeah, hopefully you find something special in it, because that's kind of what I want. I want people to enjoy games. That's the thing. That's why I'm doing the YouTube channel, really. I want people to, see games, see gameplay, and make up their own mind. So, I've made up my mind. Tell me what you think. Alright then. It's been Frosty Fire 10. Like and subscribe or don't. Up to you. Yeah. See ya.